we don't win this one, it's all over.
Cinéfilos, de verdad no podría estar más feliz de estar frente a dos mujeres extraordinarias para la nueva película de Terminator. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really happy to be here with you.
Thank you.
So I think that when people think about Terminator, they usually think about action or big sequels, but when I watch the films again, it's really about human emotions and understanding these feelings about being a mother and about what being human means. So can we expect the same thing for this new movie?
Yes, those are the themes that we explore, and it's good that you understand that because especially the first two films, James Cameron's films, those were the themes. And a movie is nothing without human relationship and human journey and exploration of connections. And I think that was one of the flaws in the three that followed, was that there was so much visual special effects that we really didn't get the stories that mattered to the audience. So we have definitely tried to strip this down to those stories again, and fewer characters and huge effects, but as Tim says best, right? You can blow what?
That you can blow up a building, but nobody cares if you don't know who the people are inside.
And we get to see that like a lot in the recent films. We have so many special effects that we don't care about the helicopter exploding. It's like, yeah, another one over there.
You may have changed the future, but you didn't change our fate.
What are you?
So if you had the chance to go back to an iconic film and be part of it, which movie would that be?
Beetlejuice? Or Addams Family Values, maybe. To play the Joan Cusack character.
Roman Holiday, Audrey Hepburn, the princess that's just out for a little frolic and the sweetness, and you know, and then I get to be with Gregory Peck.
Natalia y Diego, gracias por su tiempo. Quiero saber si fue tan surrealista para ustedes estar en el set de Terminator como suena.
Lo sigue siendo, para mí ver todo esto es impresionante, la verdad es que es un orgullo. Es increíble poder haber estado en esta película compartiendo set con estas leyendas, ¿no?, que llevamos años y años viendo al otro lado de la pantalla.
Sí, no, el primer día del set fue una locura, ¿no? Es el set más grande en el que he trabajado por mucho, había 600 personas, era como una ciudad, ¿no? Muchísimas cámaras, gente, cerraron barrios en Madrid, los convirtieron en México.
Wow, okay.
De repente veías microbuses en Madrid y taxis mexicanos, estaba confundidísimo.
Todos desubicados, ¿no? ¿De dónde estoy?
No, sí, es una locura, es por mucho la película más grande, el proyecto más grande que he hecho, y fue increíble poder trabajar con Tim, que es un tipo tan aterrizado, tan normal.
Let's get something straight. It's my mission to protect her. If you put her in danger, I will fuck you up.
Right. I tried.
The machines has not turned against us yet. I would like to know your opinion, specifically in technology, about, for example, social media. Do you think that social media connects humans, or actually it's like driving us apart?
I think everything is everything. Like, nothing is purely good or purely bad, and it's the way that we use it, and that's reflected in the internet. Like, the internet was intended to be this utopian information sharing environment where gender and race and class didn't exist. And of course, we apply all of our biases to this like neutral thing and make it very bad, but also very good in some ways.
Creo un poco que todo depende, ¿no?, de cómo lo usemos y cómo lo enfoquemos. O sea, creo que la tecnología no hay que satanizarla tampoco, porque nos ha permitido vivir más tiempo, estar conectados con muchas personas que están lejos y que antes no podíamos comunicarnos. Por otro lado, también creo que le hemos dejado un espacio muy grande a la tecnología sin realmente pensar mucho al respecto, y que es hora, precisamente, es un poco el llamado que hace la película, y es como es hora de empezar a pensar, ¿no?, de cómo vamos a delimitar ese espacio y protegernos y aprovecharnos de la tecnología y usar todos sus beneficios, pero que tampoco se vengan en contra nuestra, ¿no?
Okay.
Son dos diferentes tipos de comunicación que son totalmente diferentes, ¿no? Y siento yo que hay muchos chavos ahora que son muy buenos con el teléfono, mandando mensajes, pero no son muy buenos platicando con la persona que está enfrente de ti. Entonces creo que el chiste está en encontrar ese
El balance.
equilibrio.
If you don't make it,
How do we stop this thing?
you don't fight it. You run from it.
So I heard that you were not afraid, but that you didn't feel like you have the physical training before the film to actually get into this role. But I think you proved to yourself that you could actually do it.
I think that it is genuinely uncomfortable to be outside your comfort zone.
It is.
It's why I took the role and why I wanted to do it. And then once you start, you're like, oh wait, I forgot that this is actually deeply uncomfortable to be doing something that you're just not sure of or doesn't feel like you're good at or you know the way around. So the whole movie was really sort of just a constant discovery of my failures, but also I feel I am proud of what I did. But it was so much just the support of the people I was with. We're all working just as hard, and we were all pushing each other just as hard, and it felt like a real labor of love and blood and sweat.
So Linda, since you have witnessed the female representations through these last decades, we can say, do you think there's been actually a change on how directors are portraying new female characters, or not that much?
Yes, because we do see many more women in action films. We have wonderful human stories with Wonder Woman. I do think that these things come in waves. Like suddenly it's the strong female, but women can be strong in other ways than just having weapons and, killing everything around them. What makes a strong woman is not necessarily this that we're going to see in this film, but all of the parts of the character and sort of embracing all of the parts of the woman, which are not, as I say, just that. There's, there's the mother, there's the sacrifice, there's the innocent that comes up and rises to the occasion, so we have all forms of women, not just women shooting guns or kicking ass.
You know, when we're done, I am going to kill you.